Okay, we're back. I started another live because it was getting to be a little long. Try to keep them under 3 hours for sure.
Okay, coming up is Ben Collar from Lucas on Farmall M. The information I have says that's a 1939 model, which would have been the first year that the M and the H were produced. Distance for Ben is 261 feet, 261.16 feet.
So we're at the Ashland County Fairgrounds in Ashland, Ohio. We're in the 5,500 5 mile
Next
hour.
up is Amanda Smith on a Minneapolis Moline UV Special. That'll be the last puller for this class.
Amanda Smith, I think, coming up. Well, I thought the unlimited class is next, but they haven't even got off their trailers. They just started them, so I'm not 100%. Well, coming straight to the track, I think.
Distance for Amanda, 254.19. no speed limit on this class. High power, efficient. Tractors are going to be turned up. They're going to be running a lot more horsepower. They're going to go a lot faster. I have tractors in this class. 2 John Deeres, 2 Minneapolis Moleens, and a Fordson.
Oh, that Fordson's running it. Okay.
First up is Brad Brinker from Ashland on a John Deere 4630.
I've seen these, I think the first 2 run several times, and
As you can imagine,
may get a little
we need to add
squirrely.
weight for this class. So they're adding weight to the sled right now.
Seems like last year it's gotten a lot better, but if I make a run for the hills, you know why.
All right, the placing for Class C, 5,500 pound, 5 mile an hour class.
So this
We just
next class,
completed
6,500
first place,
open.
Terry Keene from Fredericktown on an Oliver 88, the distance of 288.66 feet. Second place, Tyler Hundley, Burbank.
So only 5 entries in that.
It's on a Minneapolis Moline U.
After
the
that,
distance of
we got 6,500
285.4.
5 mile an hour.
Third place, Rick McCoy from Shreve.
But then we'll really probably,
Oliver Super 88.
not sure how many
The distance
entries,
of
but
272.87.
we're just gonna get heavier classes after that. 65, 75, 85. I know there was a 10.5 and a 13. All of them are 7 mile an hour.
Sorry, folks, we made a mistake in the placings. We're correcting it now. We'll be right back with you.
I am gonna take this moment and go use the facility while they're putting some weight in there.
Okay, we got the placing straightened out. Had one out of place. I'll just start from the top again. First place, Terry Keene from Fredericktown on the Oliver 88 with 288.66 feet. Second place, Tyler Hundley from Burbank on the Minneapolis Moline U, 285.4. Third place, Josh Mackey from Big Prairie on the Oliver Super 88, 281.07. Fourth place is Nick Flynn from Burbank on a Cockshut 40, 280.95. And fifth place is Rick McCoy from Shreve on the Oliver Super 88, the distance of 272.87.
just in time. They're just about to go.
Okay, again, this is Brad Brinker on the JD 4630 from Ashland. All right. We pulled a distance of 316.82 feet. It's going to be our first puller, so you'll have the chance to drop it and come back. I don't think he's here.
I'll be honest with you, I think they threw the brakes on him.
You going to take it?
I heard the horn blowing, and it's a no speed limit class, so I think they wanted them to stop. Be my guess. Maybe they're gonna throw another weight on. Or maybe not. Okay. All right, that was Justin Brinker from Ashland on the JD 4010. His distance is 274.52. A couple of hometown boys just putting on a show.
anybody that wants to pull in Class E, you need to make sure you're registered. We're getting close to closing registration for Class E. All right, his distance is 170.37.
Oh, let's see if I can read the screen. It's a bit sunny here and it's difficult to tell. Okay, I don't really see anything. I don't really think there's anywhere to go. Gotta go avoid the sun here. I'm just kind of out here. In it.
Brad Brinker, you have the option to come back and pull again if you want, since you were the first puller. We didn't hear from you whether you wanted to pull again or not. We've written down your distance, so if you want to pull again, you're welcome to.
I think they will back up on the trailer already. One and done. Let's go. So, what was it, last year, that Brad Brinker, that first bull, started calling him Squirrel because he would always be from one side of the track to the other or all over the place. Like he was hunting for a nut. Funny thing, shortly after that, the tractor runs straight now. I was just always concerned about the safety. I've seen many a tractor roll doing stuff like that.
All right, this is Tyler Henley from Burbank on a Moline G6. Tyler is 269.78. Up next is Mark Bogman from Greenwich on a Ford Super Major. right, there's your second place tractor in this class. 284.66.
That's that Ford Sun Super
So
Major.
the last tractor in this class
see
is going to
very
be an
many of them.
exhibition puller.
And it is souped up. Good running tractor.
Dakota Claypool, we need you to come to the starting line. This tractor
Don't know why they were blowing the horn. It's an unlimited segment out in this class.
This class first place goes to Brad Richter from Ashland, John Deere 4630. Second place goes to Mark Bachman, the tractor that just pulled, from Greenwich on the Ford. Third place goes to Justin Brinker from Ashland on the John Deere 410. Fourth place goes to Lee from Burbank on the Minneapolis Moline G6. This goes to Kenrick Smith from Lucas on the Minneapolis Moline 445.
Okay, well that's our excitement probably for the day. Now we're going to go back. I think next one is 5 mile an hour, 6,500. And
here comes our exhibition puller. He's coming across now.
Oh, we got somebody else. Oh. I think that's a late limited super stock. I did not see them out there. Okay, did not know that. Well, that's gonna blow the doors off even more.
After this last exhibition tractor pulls, then we're going to move on to Class E, which is 6,500 pounds and 5 mile an hour speed. We have
I've seen this one a few times before. They're probably making an expedition pass to, data. If I remember, it kind of struggled some. Guess we'll see what happens. Put more weight on it. It may be putting more weight. I believe this is alcohol burning tractor. I've only seen it a couple times, but remember. The engines are loud. So those of you that haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Making Pulling Memories on YouTube here. I'll give you notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. This is the fourth tractor pull I've been to this weekend. And I may go to one tomorrow. We'll see on the rain situation. So Ashland County. It's at the fairgrounds. It's like the day before their fair really starts, so well, they got it started. They're ready. I think they're just putting in more weight. Not sure how much. My guess is this tractor could cook if it's going. My guess is if it's running, then they're really not stopping it. We'll see.
All right, again, this is our exhibition pull with the Case IH MX270. Distance 287.84.
Well, they stopped them. Nice hook. How was it?
Right.
Thinking it may go further. Okay, now we're gonna go back to low speed. Thanks everybody for joining. We're at the Ashland County Yesteryear Machinery Club hole here. We're on Class E, which is 6,500 5 mile an hour. That'll be the last 5 mile an hour class.
This is still a 5 mile an hour class. All right, his distance is 235.18 feet. Mark, find out if he's going to take it. Mark Purdy, is he going to take it? Okay, you're dropping it. All right, he'll come back again.
So I think he said there was 15 in this class. And then we're gonna be doing 7 mile an hour for the rest. Four more classes after this. 7,500, 7 mile an hour, 8,500, 7 mile an hour, 10,500 pound, 7 mile an hour, 13,000, 7 mile an hour. I mean, I've seen some out there. I don't imagine those classes are going to be overly huge.
All right, next up is Pete Studer, no R, from Jeromesville on an Alex Chalmers D19.
Hey.
All right, his distance is 212.92.
So Pete will often be one of the people watching these lives too. So he's on the other end this day. And he was nice enough to bring me a sandwich earlier. So we appreciate him. Thank you, Pete. I'm not sure what happened, but it's on the other side of the tractor. Looks like something with the rear wheel. They seem to be watching it.
Okay, next up we have Ashland from Doylestown on a John Deere 60.
My guess is something broke on it. The flagger's still watching it. I'm not sure. I thought making all that noise was the weights in front, but something else must have happened. Got another Marshallville puller coming up. Quite a few of them here today.
We need Class E tractors to line up at the starting line, please. Next up should be Matt Price and Calvin Horde. Please head to the starting line. All right, Ashley's distance, 196.88.
Oh boy. Hey, we just went over 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations. Thank you. If you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I don't get anything for these, so best benefit I get is future subscribers, and you know, they watch more of my videos. Which in 3 months I've gained over 7,000, which is amazing. It's almost doubled my subscribers on YouTube. I mean, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I did mostly on Facebook for a long time. But now I've branched out into other platforms.
distance for Matt is 202.12.
Matt's another one of the Marshallville pullers.
While we've got a minute here, I'd like to make a comment about our sponsors for the pull. We've got a sponsorship from Holmes Pest Control in Colors Farms and Lucas. And we want to thank both of them.
Matt does a lot of, volunteering at Marshallville, runs a lot of the scrapers, and helps out a lot. Always appreciate all the work and the volunteering he does. And just remember, small clubs, it's all about the volunteers. It's always as strong as the volunteers. And if people aren't helping out, boy, those clubs may not make it. Because they need volunteers helping, doing some scraping, doing some flagging, whatever. I mean, a lot of clubs don't have flaggers anymore, but whatever it takes. It's a team.
Coming up is Calvin Horde from Ashland on a Ford 5000. We've got the payouts complete for Class C and D. So if you placed in Class C or D, please come and get your payout. The distance for Calvin is 223.27. Right now, that's put him in second place. We've got number 5.
And those interested, tomorrow evening, I think it starts at 4, I should be at Carroll County Fair, day before the fair. But, I guess it's kind of associated with the fair. I heard it may rain, so I don't know, I guess we'll see. Of course, the phone I use to check the weather, I'm on right now, so I'm not 100% sure what the weather is looking like.
Up next is Keith Wirtz from Ashland on an Alice Chalmers D19.
Keith Wirtz is one of the guys a part of this club, I know. He's usually the one that gives me flyers for this event.
Distance for Keith is 194.04.
Okay,
Next up
let's
is
see.
Cooper Freeman from Fredericktown on a cockshut 40. All right, Cooper's distance 199.68. Next up is Coy Freeman from Fredericktown on also on a cockshut 40. Distance for koi is 218.03.
Hello everyone. We're at the Ashland County Yesteryear Machinery Club in Ashland, Ohio.
Next up is Gail Niedermeyer from New Washington and John Deere G.
We're currently on the 6,500 5-mile-an-hour. That'll be the last 5-mile-an-hour class of the day. The rest of the day we'll be doing 7-mile-an-hour. It'll probably be a little more like farm stock the rest of the evening, afternoon. I don't know. I'm hoping to be out of here by 6. We'll see. I think the number of participants on the last classes will be less.
All right, Gail's distance 217.87. Next up is Kenrick Smith from Lucas on Minneapolis Moline 445. We're definitely losing some of the people here. Not very many in the stands anymore. Can't say there was a ton before, but less now. Uh-huh. The distance for Kenrick is 144.76.
How's everybody doing on the Sunday? Well, it's almost the evening now, 4:32 Eastern Standard Time here in Ohio. I was hoping to be out of here by 6 today, but we'll see. Got that work thing tomorrow morning. Oh, Monday there. Monday early in the morning. I got that work thing tomorrow. It should be a fairly easy day for me, and then I'm gonna go to Carrollton. We'll see what happens on the weather. I'll be watching that, but I took off Tuesday so I could stay at Carrollton all night, so. I know I got a lot of supporters always at Carroll County, so I like to go out there. There's a few places, you know, just always have a lot of supporters out there, and you try to get their event in. And yeah, I take a lot of my vacation off from work to go to tractor pulls. So my days off aren't even really days off. Just a different form of working.
All right, Cooper's distance is 198.53.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
distance for Nick is 221.95. Okay, up next is Tyler Hundley from Burbank on a Minneapolis Moline U. Tyler's distance is 221.58. Next up is Ken Smith from Loudonville on a Minneapolis Moline UV Special.
Ken Smith. Trying to remember his name earlier. Ken. It's 4:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. We're in Ohio in the United States. Getting a little more cloud cover and I can see the screen better now. Not complaining at that. feels cooler now. There's a bit of a breeze.
All right, Ken's distance 226.2.
Well, thanks for joining from South Africa. I don't know if I've had anybody watching from South Africa before. I would assume they don't have tractor pulling there. I get a lot of people just kind of interested that are from different countries and they've never seen it before. So, I'm like, all right. More people we get interested in the sport, it's just going to grow it. You know, they may do it in other countries. I don't know. I mean, I love doing this level of tractor pulling because it's average, everyday people.
It's going to be an interesting
And it's like one big family, and everybody gets along great.
Would have had the
And I mean, I heard this quote yesterday from one of the national guys that
Next up is
they
Drew
miss
Freeman
this
from
level of
Fredericktown on
pulling
a Top Shot
because
40.
it is family, and they're willing to help each other, and you know, even go to each other's homes and help them work on their tractors and make them better. And at the national level, it's not like that. Yesterday I seen one person train how to drive their tractor, probably
Okay,
6
Class
different
E
people.
is closed. We need Class F to line up at the starting line. We have 4 tractors in Class F.
So yeah, like I said, as we're getting heavier, there's going to be less participants. There's 4 in that class.
Distance for Drew is 200.55. So the last puller in this class is going to be our first puller. See if he can beat his old pull or...
Yeah, and I love how pretty much everywhere I go, everybody makes you feel welcome. You know, I mean, hospitality's nice most places, and certain areas. I mean, it's fantastic. It just people are just so kind. poke back out, but there's clouds in the area, so I gotta imagine it's gonna go away. Anybody that's in the area, they should know this guy, Power Towing. He has a huge towing company, and he does a lot of the towing around for Ohio State tractor pullers for many events. And I know a couple fairs he brings out like 4, 5, 6 tractors. He has a bunch of them.
Oh man, bad news. 222.94.
So those not familiar with too much of the sport, he was the test puller in this class. He dropped that hook and he came back. I think he pulled best because I want to say he was fairly close to me the first time and he dropped it. So I mean, that's the risk you take. He went down on the other side of the track. But not all events have test pullers in classes. It's usually a lot more of the antique ones don't. I think South Buffalo had one test hook, the very first hook of the day. Yesterday I was at, and that was it. None of the rest of the classes had any test hooks. It is what it is. I mean, it's a time saver, not spending as much time because I go to a lot of places and it just seems like no matter what they do, they're dropping that test hook. It's Matt Price, one of our
All right, this is Matt Price from Doylestown on the John Deere Industrial A. It's a 7,500 pound class with a 7 mile an hour speed limit.
So we're on another class, 7,500 mile an hour, 7 mile an hour.
All right, his distance is 226.48. Got something exciting coming up in this class. Got a husband and a wife pulling the same tractor. So we'll see who can win.
I think that's Matt and Ashley Price. They're both Ashland, or sorry, we're at Ashland. Marshallville pullers. See them a couple times a year. They're
placing
nice people.
For Class E, we just finished. First place, Kent Smith from Loudonville, Minneapolis, only 226. Second place, Calvin Horde from Ashland on a Ford Class 223.
I do end up going to Marshallville a few times a year because it's the closest event I have.
224.94. Fourth place, Nick Flynn from Burbank on a Cockshut 40 at 221.95. And fifth place is Tyler Hundley from Burbank on a Moline U at 221.58.
So a lot of times I'll drive 2-3 hours to some of these events. And it's kind of nice to only go about 10 minutes.
Ryan's distance 239.72.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of John Deeres here today. I've seen quite a few yesterday. Guess we're making it up for it. It's funny how
Next
certain
up
areas.
is our the husband and wife team. So Keith Wirtz is going to pull the Alex Chalmers 180 first.
That's the husband and wife.
His wife Deb is going to pull it next. That'll be the last two tractors.
Yeah, I mean, NCPA, it was always hit and miss. I mean, they don't even allow media really anymore. But it was always hit and miss. I found that those millionaires that mostly can afford that stuff, because a lot of them are, you know, $300,000 to $500,000 a vehicle. They don't really, you know, share their videos or photos, or they're millionaires. They don't really get involved. The people that really get involved are your average, everyday people.
The distance for Keith is 273.12. I will take the tractor back to the starting line, and his wife is going to give it a go.
Yeah. A lot of them won't give you the time of day, hardly.
I don't know. I just lost a lot of interest in it. You know, just, there's a lot of politics too. You know, when you got more money involved, you know, people.
So you guys know, if Deb outsold Pete, it's going to be because you have to travel
You know, when you come down to like this level, you're not pulling for a lot of money, and you know, there really isn't a lot of
kind of like the old couple who was talking about
a lot of politics
their
and
marriage,
drama, and
someone asked them what the secret to a long and happy marriage was. The husband said,
or even a lot of benefits.
Well,
you know, that I'll attend. I mean,
2 out of 3 times she's right.
you'd really hate to see somebody cheating for 50 to
1 out of
100
3
bucks
times
or
I'm wrong.
even a benefit. I mean, I can't imagine they're doing it, but maybe some do. I'll take like polls like this any day.
Well, folks, she didn't do it. 265.04. About 8 feet short. So that means, you know, he made the tractor tired.
I think it was the side of the track, to be honest. I don't think that other side of the track is doing as well. So Class F is completed. I think we're going to 8,500 now.
John Deere G is
Yeah, that was 7,500, 7 mile an hour. Now we're at 85 mile an hour. Looks like there's 2 of them over there. I don't know if there's more than that. And no, I think I see another one pulling up. Could be a couple more.
All right, next up is the 8,500 pound class, also with the 7 mile an hour limit. We got the Glenn Thompson on the farm also. We got 3 hours challenge. We got Keith and Debbie are going to go again, and we got Keith Studer from Burnsville.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's more than, what, 6 or 7 hooks in this class. So we're going to start whipping through these classes pretty quick.
Glenn Thompson, we need you to take your farm all to the tractor pulling track. Starting line. Studer, you should be heading that way also.
Studer's already down there. I got a message from Keith, and earlier when he was pulling on his other
Brandon
tractor.
Simmons and Jake Kohler.
I'll wait till he's done.
You guys need to be getting ready because it won't be long till we're ready for you.
On his other Alice, he broke the wheel hub. So So that one wouldn't be coming back. I think last year at this event, it was a much warmer day. He had the air conditioning running. He has a cab. I don't even know if you can see it. He has a cab. Alice Chambers. I think I'm on it. I don't know. I'm kind of pointing into the sun. You can see the fan running. This has kind of been a bit of a joke. And I told him, made a post a couple weeks ago. It should have been a disqualification for using non-stock air in his air conditioner. He might be the next one up. Because there's supposed to be some farm wall that's up, and I don't think he's ready. I don't see it. Unless it's coming around behind me right now. They're probably throwing some weights on, and they're not quite ready.
Glenn Thompson, if you're in the pits, we need you to head to the starting line.
Yeah, they should just drop them right now and move on to the next one. Sometimes it takes a little time throwing on 1,000 pounds of weight. Go do work, stuff for the wife. You gotta do it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here and get notifications of future lives and other videos, and you can join and watch again. Oh, you ain't kidding about politics and small clubs. That's a definite thing. But there's a lot of antique clubs that are very good. I mean, it really gets ruined when they get too big. Sorry, I couldn't hardly read the screen for a little while, so. But there's some, everybody gets along great. Everybody's willing to help. I mean, there's some folks that are really just great. And then there's some where it's like you got 3 or 4 people that think they're all leaders of it. And they all want to take it in different directions.
Just got a little bit of downtime because people are having to get weight added and classes are small enough. We don't have enough tractors to pull. I think they'll be coming shortly.
Oh, I can't read that. I'm not sure what you're asking about the sled. I mean, they put weight in it, and it goes up on a box, getting pulled up and down by a chain. They can change the gears on it, and you know, as it comes up on the pan, it will make it heavier, and it'll stop the tractors. They also have some gears and different things in some of these that can change the speed of how fast it comes up and down. And some of them will put some of these growlers underneath the pan, and as you know, the weight comes across the pan, they're gonna sink into the track. And slow down the pulling vehicle. Yeah. Oh, we got a farm mall coming up here now. Maybe that's no, that's the roller. My bad. My guess is it's still not ready. He said it's an enjoyable day, but I was hoping to get out of here by 6, and I don't think that's going to happen. It's what? 5:12. We got 3 classes left? Let me take a look again. Yeah, we're on 85. And then we're going to go to 10-5 and then 13. So we got 3 classes left. I do hear something driving up behind me, so maybe that's it.
If there's any pullers in the pit that are getting ready to take off, we want to thank you for coming. We appreciate the fact that you come here and help us put on this tractor pull.
Well, that's not. That's Alice Chalmers coming. So I don't know why they're not moving on to the next one. Which is what I would be doing. I think another tractor coming up behind me, so maybe that's it.
All right, here comes our first puller. He's got his weights on. We're up to 8,500 pounds, and we have a 7-mile-an-hour speed limit.
All right, well, here we go.
All right, 229.58.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally seen
You
all
gonna
around the
keep it?
world. I don't know who could be tuning in here. But, you know, it's good for the sport.
Mark, they gonna
And
keep
I'm just
it?
glad these places are letting me. I mean,
Gonna keep it. All right.
they know the value of the exposure, you know, getting their clothes or event out there.
Next up, we've got Studer from Bruinsville. Alice Chalmers 185.
I can't read some of these comments, so I'm not sure. I often didn't do a lot of the lives in the past because a lot of the internet service at a lot of the places I went, it would never work. So maybe I was using Facebook, and maybe Facebook ain't as good because the YouTube ones, I've been at places and I've been live almost the whole time and not dropped once, and I couldn't even send an instant message on Facebook. So if that tells you anything, I think it's more people use it. I mean, I don't really know. I was gonna try some TikTok ones soon. I'm getting a 3-camera mount.
Distance for Pete is 246.
But I don't think Pete had the air conditioner running this time. It don't look like it's running. And you got the windows open, so it's a moderate day. I mean, it's like 80, low 80s today, I think. Or maybe 85 for the high, which is a lot nicer than yesterday. It was kind of brutal at times yesterday. I was lucky my ice was still good. Let me use a cooling towel.
Keep working on the down jumper 180.
Pete.
All right, the distance for Keith is 241.04. Right now, Keith is in second place. We'll see what Deb can do.
Well, that doesn't sound that good. I don't know what that was, but it was on the sled. I don't think I've ever heard a sled make that noise before. We got 10,500 should be coming up in a couple of tractors. And then 13,000, which I don't really see a whole lot lining up yet, so can't imagine too many of those tractors were coming up, bumping up that much. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel here. You'll get notifications of future lives and other videos I'll post of this event and many others.
Well, it was close. Keith had 241.04. Deb has 237.99. So there was only 4 tractors in this class. First place goes to Pete Stewart.
Pete won.
Performance 85.
Congratulations,
Second
Pete.
place goes to...
I know you'll probably be
Worth.
watching this later.
Third place goes to Deb Worth. And fourth place goes to Glenn Thompson. Next up is Class H. 10,500 pound tractors. And we have 2 tractors in this class. We have a Ford 8600 driven by Brandon. We have an International
Like I said,
driven by
as
Jake
we're
Collins.
going up, they're going to be less. So we got 2 tractors in this class. And I think they look like they're ready. And I don't know about 13,000. We'll see. Smoker. I can't even hardly see it.
All right, the distance for Brandon, 259.76. Class I drivers, we need you to get lined up. We've only got one more tractor in this class, and then we're ready for you. Mike Earhart from Fredericktown, Justin Lawrence, Jake Napier. If you would, head to the starting line.
Sounds like 3. I was gonna say, I thought I seen at least a handful. I think we're gonna make that 6 o'clock mark. So after this tractor,
All right, we got Jake Culler up next on International 856. I believe Jake and his family are one of our sponsors for the pull, so we want to thank them for that, along with Home Pest Control, our other sponsor. The distance to beat is 259. .07. So that's your winner. Again, we're ready for Class I. Mike Earhart.
all right, and this is the last class of the day. I know he called off at least 3 names. I don't know if there's anybody else. But yeah, I'm not that upset. I kind of want to be out of here by 6.
So Brandon Simmons, who was the first puller in this class, has decided to come back and try again.
Oh, okay.
First distance was 259.
So the first puller is coming back.
Puller is 293.
I was wondering because he come back around awful quick. He didn't add any weight. So. I think the rest of the tractors are ready. They're all down there, I think. So, unless there's more than 3 of them that he called. It kind of surprises me this could be only 3 for this class. Usually, like at the fair, there's like 20 something. They have a very good farm stock pull here for the fair. Good turnout.
Wow. He was within 0.3 of a foot of his first pull. First pull was 259.76. This one is 259.47.
That's close. He actually was a little bit less. It's difficult to read some of the topics or the comments right now. It's just sunny here, and I can't really get in the shade from my
Ready for
chair.
Mike Earhart from Fredericktown.
But we only got, I think, 3 hooks
International
left.
14. You may have to add weight to this. Probably have to add a weight to this class. This is a 13,000-pound tractor.
Oh, I'm gonna go get something to eat after I leave here. That sandwich wasn't exactly the greatest. Edible. I'll leave it at that. Alright, the food that he brought from Dottie Valley a couple weeks, or about a month ago, that was delicious. From, I don't know, I think that was Byler's Barbecue down that way in Amish country. They have fantastic barbecue. That will be, well, they're having another event there and the 25th. It's a Friday. I think it's 25th. That's always a good event. It's a steam show. They're gonna have what they call an old-fashioned tractor pull.
The distance for Mike is 240.63. Is he going to keep it? Mark? He's not going to keep it. He's coming back. Okay.
So, yeah, Dottie Valley is an old-fashioned tractor pull. What they use is a metal sheet, like sled, I guess, and they back tractor up as they're going down the track. It's a benefit. It's no way ever be a competitive thing because, you know, one tractor may go slower or faster, one run to the next. So, but it's interesting to watch. I don't know if I'll be able to go live there. They get a lot of people there. It's mostly Amish, but a lot of the Amish have cell phones. And, you know, it could very well. I mean, I did go live the last time I was at Dottie Valley.
Next up is Justin Lawrence from Lakeville.
This is a much bigger
on a John Deere 4430.
So, you know, we'll see. They have vendors and usually got music and there's other things going on, crafts, and a lot of tractors on display and steam engines. It's a good show. If you haven't been there, it's a very good show. Go out, check it out.
247.04.
So next weekend, Friday, more likely either be at the Ox Roast or the Great Lakes Truck and Tractor Pullers in the rain. I'm not exactly sure which yet. Apparently they both have events going on about the same time. And then Saturday, I'm going to start out at the Great Lakes Truck and Tractor Pullers in the rain. This starts, I think, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll go to the Ox Roast later on. I can't remember exactly what time that starts. It's a farm stock and semi-street pull. That's street semis. Very good pull. They get a lot of semis. It's a good pull there. Sunday, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing yet. I think Eon Valley has their antiques, and Ox Roast has a truck pull. Not exactly sure what I'm doing, or I could try to hit two. I'm not sure yet.
.04.
Okay, I'm gonna say we have two, maybe three more hooks. Maybe. Unless something's putting on weights in the back. Yeah, that Ford that ran earlier is coming up the staging area now, so.
We have Jordan James from Lakeville, but another international 1066.
So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Making Pulling Memories here on YouTube to get notifications when I go live and when I make other videos on these events, this event and other events. I mean, and this is the fourth event I went to this weekend. Was at Middlefield Steam Engine Show Friday.
We have a total of 8 tractors in this class.
Might be a few more.
The first one dropping is going to come back, so we've got 6 more hooks to go.
Okay, he says 6. They must be putting on weights or something. I'm sorry, it's really difficult to read the chat right now. It's sunny.
All right, that's 301.94. 301.94. That's our new leader.
I mean, I do have my studio chair, I'll call it. I mean, it gives me a lot of shade that I can see things, but unfortunately the shade is being sent behind me, and I can't really see. So to try to get some shade that I can see, I probably have to put the camera behind the chair.
This tractor won the last class, so see what he can do this time. All right, he didn't do it. 287.47 at second place.
I see 2 more lined up after this. I'm not sure if anybody else is coming, but what was that? That 2 or 3 hooks ago, he said there was 6 left. So I'm not real sure. Didn't exactly count it. So we'll stay here till the end, since it's fairly early still. And I got less than an hour drive home. Not bad.
All right, 365.1. That new leader.
Thanks for taking those pictures.
You're welcome.
Lots of me.
I took a video of you earlier.
Yeah, I didn't pull this time, but I usually do.
I took one of you guys doing the rolling and scraping earlier. I posted it up earlier. Welcome. Now the roller guy stopped and said thank you for taking pictures and videos. I'm not sure. Talk about Australia. I know there's tractor pulls in Australia. I got a group that's Australian tractor pullers.
Next up, we have Ron Simmons.
I can't really say I've looked at it, but I don't know. I think one time I tried to share it because, you know, I would figure they'd like to see what American tractor pulling's like, and I don't know. I don't even know if they accepted it. But, you know, if I'm in a different culture, I want to see what other people are doing. You always want to see if you could do something better, or, you know, just see what the other, you know, the Joneses are up to, as they say. I think everybody wants to know how they can improve something, even a show, you know, how they can improve the help situation, anything. How they can make a track better. I get people that tune in for all kinds of things. I mean, there are people that tune in just to see what the track builders are like and what they're doing, and
All right, distance for Rob, 260.34. So the last tractor for today is going to be Mike Gearhart coming back on his 1466, who was our first puller.
woohoo, we're made it
Decided
to
to
the
turn
last
it down
one.
and come back last. The first distance was 240
And it'll
feet.
be
or
probably right about 6
240.63
o'clock.
feet.
Right at the target time I put
See if he
myself
can
at,
top it.
so. appreciate everybody for watching today. I know a lot of them aren't watching anymore. I appreciate it. It makes my day go a little easier because sometimes I sit here and I don't talk to anybody. So it is kind of nice to be able to communicate. Oh, I think I'm gonna start putting my stuff away. Maybe not. It's pretty sunny. I can't hardly see when I'm videoing. But like I said, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You'll get notifications of future lives and other videos I'll post. This event, other events. I mean, I try to go to definitely like 2 to 4, or sometimes 5 or 6 on a weekend, you know. It just depends on what's going on, where they're going. Sometimes I have hit 3 tractor pulls on a Saturday before. I probably could have last night, but I just didn't have the batteries to go to another one.
All right, he did it. He made the right choice coming back. He gained 10 feet, 250 feet, 0.85.
All right, so appreciate you being on. I'm gonna end this live now, and maybe we'll see you at the next one. Probably tomorrow if it doesn't rain out. So we'll see. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.